Hey beautiful people, you're welcome back to my channel. This is Sew with Naomi. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, you are highly welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I love you all. Today we'll be learning how to cut and sew this pretty short Bubu dress with gathers. It has Aso Oke details, it has pockets and a belt to snatch the waist. If this is something you would love to learn, please watch till the end, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment and subscribe if you are yet to join the family. Let's get started. For this dress, you are going to be needing at least 3 yards of ankara fabric. My fabric was 2 yards, so it was not really as full as I wanted it to be, so you need at least 3 yards of ankara fabric or more. Then I have with me my Aso Oke. I have 2 strands of Aso Oke, even though I didn't make use of all of it. So you need your Aso Oke, you need your ankara fabric, you need your tape, your ruler, your chalk and scissors. Then we'll get started. Okay, so we are going to be folding our fabric, and the measurements we'll be using to fold is the shoulder measurement divided by 2. We are going to add the sleeve length, then plus 0.5 to join the Aso Oke. So my shoulder measurement is 15 inches, my sleeve length is 8 inches plus 0.5 to join it. It all comes to 16 inches. So on fold here, I have 16 inches in 4 places. 16 inches into 4. So it's folded into 4. This is 2, that other is 2, that's 4. Now for the length, we are going to be measuring our shoulder to hip line plus extra 2 inches. The shoulder to hip, mine was 26. I added 2 inches extra, that's 28. Then I'll be adding 1 extra to join the hem and the shoulder, so that makes it a total of 29. So let's just say your shoulder to hip line plus extra 3 inches, shoulder to hip measurements plus extra 3 inches. Then that is what we are going to be using for the dress half length, and then we are cutting that out. At the top, I'm going to be marking ½ inch and using that as our starting line for the shoulder. So I'm just going to roll that into a straight line. On that line, I'll be taking my shoulder measurement, which is 7.5. That is the shoulder measurement divided by 2, remember. Then your sleeve length plus ½ inch for joining the Aso Oke. That is what we are going to be marking there. On that point, I'm going to come down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope. I'm going to mark 3 inches for the neck width for the back, and then 1.5 for the neck depth. I'm going to curve the neck measurement and then connect from that neck point to the shoulder slope. The next thing I'm going to do now is to come down by my round sleeve measurements. I'm going to be using 8 inches for the round sleeve, and then I'm going to add 1 inch for the seam allowance. At that point, I'm going to be taking my bust circumference measurements. So my round bust measurement, you are going to divide your round bust measurement by 4, and you'll be adding extra 3 inches, 2 inches for ease, 1 inch for seam allowance. From the shoulder, I'm going to locate my half length, and on that line, I'm going to take my waist measurement. Your waist measurement divided by 4 plus extra 3 inches, 2 inches for ease and 1 inch for seam allowance. Then at the lower part, I'm going to be taking the hip measurement. So your hip measurement divided by 4 plus extra 5 inches allowance. We know it's a free dress, like a Bubu dress, so we are going to be connecting everything together from the hip to the hemline and to the bust point line. Then you curve the armhole. So this is basically it. Now we are going to measure what we have at the shoulder line, that's at the upper part, and then we are going to mark it on that hemline, on the sleeve ending part. But then we are going to be removing, I like to remove 1 inch from that measurement to give it a kind of relaxed feel. So I'm going to connect that, and then we are going to be cutting this out. Remember to add 1/2 inch at the top for joining the shoulder. So we are going to take out the back parts so we can work on the front. For the front, remember it has a Aso Oke. It has Aso Oke in front that goes up to the collar part. So we are going to be measuring our Aso Oke because Aso Oke comes in different width. So I'm going to measure what I have here, and I have about 6.5 as the width of the Aso Oke. Folding it into 2, I have 3.25. So that's what we are going to use to cut out the front. But I'm going to subtract 1/2 inch from that 3.25 to join it back to the ankara. So I'm going to measure 2.75. So whatever you get as the half of your Aso Oke, subtract 1/2 inch from it again, that you will use to join it back to the ankara. So we connect it to the shoulder point, and then we are going to be cutting this out. Now we are going to notch our pocket. From the waist, I'm going to come down by 1 inch. I'll notch that point. From that 1 inch, I'm going to measure 7 inches for the pocket width, and then pocket length, I'm going to notch it. Then I'm going to place the front and the back together and transfer the notch to the other side too. Now we'll go ahead to join this piece together at the shoulder. My fabric was not enough, so I had this black fabric I used for the pockets. I have gone ahead to join the shoulder and also attached the pocket. So the next thing we are going to do now is cut our Aso Oke for the sleeve and the neck. So we are going to measure what we have on the sleeve. We are going to use it to cut the Aso Oke. So measure the same length. You can add like extra 1 inch and then cut it out. And I'm going to be sharing this into 2, 1 for each side of the sleeve. Then remember Aso Oke phrase. So the side you are cutting is what you will join, and the other side that is woven will be on the outside. So the side you cut is what you are going to join to the ankara, and leave the woven side as the lower part. I hope you understand. The next thing we are going to do now is measure what we have in front. From the down, measure round till the neck center back. So we are going to measure from the front all the way to the center back. And then remember, this is on fold, so whatever you get, you are going to be cutting 2 of it. You are going to be measuring 2 of it on your Aso Oke. So you measure what you have, and then remember it's 2, so cut it like this. That's 2. We are going to be putting it on fold to sew it all the way. Now I've gone ahead to sew it. You can see the sleeve and the front also. So we are going to be closing that front part. To close it, you are going to overlap the Aso Oke by 0.25 on each other. Then for the neck opening, I used 9 inches for the neck opening. From that 9 inches, we are going to sew it all the way down, overlapping it by 0.25 and sew it down. So I have sewn it down. The next thing we are going to do, I also went ahead to sew my belt, cut out my belt and sew. To pin the belt, to know where to attach the belt, from the notch I made, I went up by 2 inches. From the notch I made for the pockets, I went up by 2 inches, and that was where I pinned the belt. Or you could just go up 1 inch from your waistline. It's the same thing. So from your waist measurement, you go up by 1 inch, or from your pocket notch, you go up by 2 inches and attach your belt. Then we are going to be closing this off up. We are going to be sewing it together, these two sides, the side seams. We are going to be sewing it. Remember, we used 1 inch as our seam allowance, so we are going to be closing it with 1 inch. When sewing, remember to leave the pocket side open. When you sew 1 inch, when you get to the notch, the lower notch, you stop there, you leave the 7 inches open and continue sewing from the other side 1 inch all the way. So you sew 1 inch to the last notch, you leave your 7 inches open, you sew the rest, yeah, and then you close your pockets. Okay, so now we're done sewing, and then we have to notch the underarm so that part can relax and not fold under. So notch the two sides. Then we are going to be turning this to the right side, and then we are going to be taking the measurements of what we have at the hem so we can cut the fabric for the gathers. So we are going to measure what we have at the hem. Now I'm folding it into two, I'm putting it into two, and then I'm going to measure what I have. So I measured 27, and into 2, that gives us 54. So that 54, we are going to be multiplying it by 2 or by 3, depending on how much fabric you have. You multiply what you get by 2 or 3, and that's what we are going to be using for the gathers. And for the length, remember we took away 28 inches for the half length, so you are going to subtract whatever you took for the half length from your full length. So my full length is 42. I do not want a short dress. The full length is 42, so minus 28, I'm going to be left with 14 inches length. Then I'm going to add 2 inches for hemming the lower parts and joining the upper parts. So you can see I don't have much fabric left, so my gather is not really full, but I'm just going to go ahead and join it. And this is it. I'm just pressing the dress, ironing the dress to make the seams relax. So we have come to the end of this tutorial. Make sure to always press your dress, iron your dress, and then this is the result. Thank you for watching till the end. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.